Home.
I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More arriving every minute. Constantine gave a speech to
Constantine.
I stayed in the back.
Deny in Constantine.
Love hearing him speak.
What foreign languages do you guys like learn in high school? If
French.
Only French.
French is the only one it is a mandatory language. You can also learn German and Spanish.
I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
So, yeah.
Hmm?
The latest Deus Ex game has a thing in it saying Orgs Lives Matter, as in augmented humans, and they've come under criticism from Black Lives Matter for being insensitive and shiz. Oh, how do I get up there? Is there anyone still alive? I think I got everybody. Although it's still playing dramatic musics and stuff, but I think everyone's dead. Yeah, if it isn't obvious, my lady Bunny Suit is not a fan of Black Lives Matter.
Nope, neither are you.
I'm not a fan of many of the people who seem to be representing it.
But we shall advance behind the Karash and Moonrise. The captives
But
kept from the
America
battles
does have a
us.
problem with
We are
racism.
shields as we advance.
What they don't seem to understand is
Few
it's
survived
racism that
the
cuts
long
all
march
ways.
across the mountains.
Yes,
Those that lived
white people in America have more power overall, and they tend to
city's
exercise it more. I'm
But
not
the wealthiest
disputing that.
people in America are
We
Asian
will
men,
take what is
not white
ours
men.
and march home with our spoils.
But that whole idea that you can't be racist unless you have power and stuff, it's like, wow, do you really think so little of yourself? I mean, seriously? Right, now how the hell do I get up there? I wonder, if I jump to this, can I then jump to this one? Yes, I can. Can I then jump to this one? Probably. Yeah, I can. Okay. Random. You suck, Lara. Thank
I
you.
smell like chocolate.
You smell like bunny. Ish. Okay. Everyone is dead, and they are no longer alive. You know, that kind of dead. The ones where they don't live. How the...
But I don't like agree with this whole
Seriously?
you don't understand me because you're white and mansplaining.
Yeah, that's not an argument. That's just trying to. That's more interested in winning than anything else, and that's
It is sort of reminding me of Until Dawn a little bit.
because of the environment.
Yeesh.
Sure.
Teeth, the game.
Teeth Simulator. Right, I've already translated this, haven't I? Yes, I have. Can I break the line? I can.
Ah, my cunt! That was me simulator.
Ish. Seriously, how the buggery face do I face up that face and stuff? I do not see any way I could get onto that. Can I climb this? I know I tried that once already, but no. Don't get it. Don't get it. Right, anyway, let's go fight that bear. I don't want to, but I have to for some reason because Lara said so. Alright, let's go fight the bear. Meanwhile, Bunny is just walking around all like, I have a vagina and shit. She's all like naked and
Vagina's on the
stuff.
microphone.
Ish.
Can you hear it?
Vagina phone.
Damn.
I'm flopping it.
Ish. Flap your vagina. Defeat the bear. If I can find it. Where is it? Where is he? Let's grab this first.
What? It's a bear.
I know, I don't want to fight it, but she's like, I have to, because I can't survive if I don't and stuff.
Well, there's no way to avoid it?
I don't know.
Felt kind of bad, like when we had to kill the Bigfoots in Red Dead Redemption and Red Nightmare.
I haven't played that yet.
You know that part, you told me.
I know about it, but yeesh.
Bought some time.
So I can't kill the bear, I can only stun it. Oh, globbits! Here it comes. Wanna try and eat my face?
It's like, hey, bitch.
Like, you make a tasty din-dins, bitch.
Bitch,
I
bitch.
numb you in the face. He's right behind me.
Get away from me, bitch, dins.
Fish. Got some more poison arrows. And then, oh. I can only have 3 poison arrows. Alright, whatever. Wait a second. It tore down some trees to stop me from going back through that area. Okay, whatever you say, dude. Wait, what was that? Oh, arrows. Well,
Leave the bear alone.
yeah, I wish I could, but I have to get past it. So I have to poison it. Although the poison doesn't actually kill it and stuff. From the looks of it, it just, like, irritates it and stuff. I wonder if I can climb up there. Oh, that way. Climb up? No? Okay.
Hurt myself.
Hurt your din-dins. Huge. Oh, wood and shit. Huge. Mushrooms and shit. Give me those mushrooms, bitch. Mushrooms alive. Give me those mushrooms, bitch. Mushroom din-dins for my butt. Mushroom nom-noms in my noms. Nom nom-noms. Thank you, my love. Give me a kiss. Ish. And then get more din-dins. And the bear's just like, yo bitch. I'm like, alive and shit. And I'm like, ish. He's like, din-dins. I'm like, ish. See? Look, din-dins and stuff. Ow. Ow. Run away from my butt.
What's in the house, bitch? Look your
Exactly.
house.
That's all that's going on is I'm in its house. And it's like, yeah bitch. I'm like, yeah, din-dins and shit. Ow. Thanks game for killing me. Yeah, thanks for that game. Locked me into a fucking menu whilst I'm being mauled by a bear.
Stupid game.
Where the hell am I? Right, I'm here. Do I still have the semi-auto pistol parts at least? It seems to let me pick everything else up. Let me keep everything else I've picked up rather.
Too cramped to fight.
Alright.
Better to draw it out.
Better to draw it out.
Bought some time.
Poison and shit.
Okay, so I have to draw it out. And then what?
Shall save?
Do I have to kill it after all? With lots of arrows to the face. There you go, arrow bitch. Did have to kill it then. Why couldn't I have just stunned it and ran past it and shit?
Survival.
Well, I suppose I can at least eat its guts and stuff. Yeah, give me those guts, bitch. It may be opened in the marketplace, but what do they do? So give me the din-dins. So I've got bear hide.
Cool.
Pretty sure it still has its hide. Nah, let's have some more poison bitches.
Yeah. At least in Red Dead, after you got the hide, it looks like it's been skinned.
Yes.
But this next gen game's like, nah, too much like effort.
They probably thought they'd get in trouble for being too graphic and cruelty to animals and stuff.
But
because
then you made yourself kill a bear.
yeah, shooting it in the face repeatedly with poison wasn't graphic enough. or some shit. Can I pick that up, please? Thank you. I had to be on the other side of it, seriously?
The prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns
Vagina.
north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory.
Yes.
The order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy.
Sure.
But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar
I thought,
and
according
across
to what her
Caucasus
father was
Mountains.
reading, it actually happened.
Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a symbol. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language. As if he were...
Cool. So he's a learned fellow. Oh, I can skin this dead... Yeesh. I can skin the dead Max. I'm gonna have to break that open and stuffs. Anything else in here? Can I zoom in? Yeesh. Meow. Missions and challenges. Progress further to unlock. More
Baba
missions
Yaga?
active in this region. Ish. That's one of the DLC things that I got for having the season pass. I didn't realise the collector's edition came with the season pass. And ish. I can like get through now and stuff. And I'll be like, ish. In my book is another book. Follow the Mongolian path and search for signs of the lost. Ish.
What?
Ish. Mongolians! Well, I guess I can't go down there then. Oh, but I can climb up here. So. Yeah, amounts to the same thing. Oh. Doing his bitch.
He's passed through the lands of the Rus.
Cool.
I
God
cannot
damn it,
see the
hair in my
families
cup again.
taunting me, waiting
Hi.
until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter as I hoped. I've stopped in a small village by a glassy lake they call
Yes.
Svetloya. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude
Wait.
version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed.
He doesn't know.
I made an example of him.
Or is he in a
Now the people
Mongolian
face me
place?
with the evil eye,
Mongolian.
spitting me
Svetlya.
as I
That
pass.
sounds Russian to me, and I'm learning Russian by reading these things.
His sickness spreads.
Because that's how it works, you know, just randomly picking up literature in a language makes you learn it and shit. Right, what happens if I jump down here? Squish. She squished on the water. She went squish.
Kids are pretty cool.
Oh,
Like, I learned English by watching cartoons.
ah. Guess not. Squish. Oh, laying it on thick again. She's like, yep, I'm broken and stuff.
As you get older, it gets harder and harder to learn a language.
Yeah, you're not going to get it by just reading. You
I
need to
know.
know the alphabet first.
Yeah. If you don't know what the symbols mean, like even if English is your first language and you've never been taught to read English, and you're
The symbols are just going to look like scratchings on a piece of paper, because that's what they are, pretty much. Jump! Up my butt! Mongolians!
Mongolians.
Yeah. Racism is funny. And I'm allowed because I have an Asian wife. That's how it works, right?
No.
Actually, I'm allowed to be racist
It's gonna be cold.
because I live in a country that supports freedom of speech, and freedom of speech allows me to say whatever I want. Yes, that does extend to the really hateful stuff. I have the right to say it, and you have the right to call me an asshole for saying it.
An arrowhead
What?
carved from bone.
Mongolian.
This looks like Mongol
Yeah.
craftsmanship. This was a whistling arrow.
Ah.
Mongol
what arrow?
archers would fire
Whistling.
these over their enemies to frighten
You see the holes in the
and
front?
confuse them.
As it moved through the air, it'd make a whistling sound, and it would scare the shit out of people because they knew they were being shot at. They'd just fire them overhead to make them freak out. Genghis Khan, or Kublai Khan, whatever the hell you want to call him. Genghis, anyway. Wait, Genghis was the child of Kublai Khan, wasn't he, or something like
I
that?
have no idea.
Well, anyway, Genghis Khan invented psychological warfare. Seriously. They did things like that, firing the whistling arrow so that people get scared. They'd when he got a village, he'd recruit people from that village,
Whoever held this spoke with the
or
authority of the Mongol
get
Empire.
people who looked like they were from that village and then send them on to the next village ahead of a few weeks. They'd go in and they'd say, they were invaded and they killed everyone, and they roasted the babies and they ate them whilst they were still alive, and they were like raping the men by cutting holes in their stomachs and fucking them. And so then his army would come and he'd just stand up at sunrise or sunset, just stand on a hill looking down on them, and everybody would be like, "We're not fucking fighting! We give up!" But the truth of the matter was,
did he actually fuck any men through their stomachs?
he probably did sometimes.
What?
Because, there are only so many times you can say it before people need proof.
Need proof.
But the people that didn't fight him and joined him were well looked after. So he scared them into submission and then won their loyalty by treating them right. It's like, if you join us, we will look after you. The guy was a tactical genius. No two ways about it. Everybody talks about Sun Tzu, and he was the one who wrote it down, sure. But he got a lot of his ideas from what the Khan did. Do you think that the Khals, as in Drogo and whatever the bitch, do you think they were based on the Mongols, perhaps?
Maybe.
They seem that way to me, like the fact that they were a very violent, brutal peoples, and it's not a real wedding if at least 4 people don't die, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Even Khal, Khal, very similar to Khan, Khan. So
That probably he did like get inspiration from real life
now there is.
stuff.
Right, let's start fire. She's like, yeah, we'll just like wave my hands around on this, and there it's on fire. Because that's how fire works. Oh, I have a new skill. Brawler, Hunter, or Survivor. Increases steady aim time on bow chart shots. Animals glow. No, don't care about animals glowing and shit. Let's get something from in here.
I'm gonna
Faster
draw some shit.
Okay.
We're working on a game, by the way.
Yes, we are.
Telling them.
Craft explosive bombs. Land safely. Bonus speed from survival and stuff. Find challenge objects more easily using survival instincts. I'll learn the ability to make incendiary bombs. Ish. And then I will upgrade this weapon. I can make honed edge. Blades slide farther into gaps, improving leverage for increased price speed. Not that useful. Wrap string. Decreases finger tension for additional hold time. Apply to all bows. Sure? Sounds good. Oh, I can get both. Oh, I guess I'll get that as well. And I will change my outfit again. I will dress like this. Because why not? Because I like the look of it. It's all like medieval Lara and shit. Plus, after you'd been in the water like that, you'd want to change into dry clothes, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just want to be by the fire, you'd want to like dry up and stuff. Huge. Dry my butt. Alright, is there anything else there? No, doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's go then. And optional challenge tom nearby. Explore to find the entrance. Oh, I thought I was going to have to do one of those thingy bob buttons with that then. Ish. She's a women's. She's there. Yo, bitch. I'm a women's and shit.
A Byzantine war galley. How
Byzantine.
did it get down here?
Or maybe Byzantine. I'll accept Byzantine, but it's an I. Tine, not teen. They are not young people. I mean, you don't ask people what the team is, do you? You ask them for the time. If you ask them about their team, you're usually talking about sport.